Hey everyone, my name is Darrel, and today is the day the Divi theme finally announced that the new WooCommerce builder for the Divi theme has been released. Whew. I think we can finally clap there. I think we're all happy about this, and we've all been anticipating this release. Now, in this video, I'll kind of walk through examples of what you can do. I'm also going to talk about how you can also decorate your cart and your checkout page as well. Oof, it's gonna be good. So this is my website. It's actually just the demo that I've been using that Divi gives. They give tons of free demos, really cool. And here I'll go to my shop page. So this is the landing page. Now I'm going to go to my shop page. So this is my shop page, and I have 3 products right here. So I have Divi product 1, 2, and 3. Now with this new update released, you are now able to design the product pages. So by default, you can kind of see that the product page will look something like this right here. Now, on this page right here, I actually did also make changes to it very briefly, very small, but this is just one example. So you can see here, I switched this around with add to cart. Nothing big, nothing really crazy. I'm just kind of messing around with it. Now let's take a look at my other product over here. Now this is product 2, and this is pretty incredible. This is actually your new product page. So right here, you can see that I have a product page, I have the price, we have buy it for now, and also add to cart. Now, the great part about this update is that you can actually combine the WooCommerce modules with the Divi modules as well. You're not restricted to just using the WooCommerce module, so you can be very, very creative. So what I did on this page right here is I actually just uploaded a template. I deleted everything, uploaded a template, and I simply just added the add to cart button, changed a little bit of stuff around to make it a unique product page. Now, also, I have this page right here. And you can see this page represents something a little bit more of the actual product. And you can see here that I have a box shadow around this. I've changed the padding right here. So now you can see that we have this padding right here. I added 2 images, and you know what's really funny? That these images aren't even the images that actually came with the product. So I basically I use my own images, and I just said, hey, I want to be as customizable as I want. I want to take out the product image, add in my own. I want to add in a different price. You can add in the different fonts, etc. Now this right here is my cart page. So along with this, I actually made a custom cart page as well. Now there are some limitations to this. So you can manipulate this as much as you want. So you can manipulate the columns, you can manipulate the color, the transparency, the text, the font, etc. But specifically for the actual positioning of the cart page, such as this, the cart totals, and this right here, you can't modify that, but you can modify everything around it to kind of manipulate it and make it look how you want it to look. So here I have this almost done. I've changed the actual background right here. So you can see that, I changed everything and it looks amazing. Now this is my checkout page. And you can see here how I've actually added a box shadow around this. I added quick details. Now you can also modify this as well with this blue background, and I'll talk more about that in just a bit. But you can see here that it is a great style checkout page. And I think that now that you actually have the ability to change your products, you can kind of decorate all of them as you go. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and just talk about the actual products. I'm going to kind of run you through how this actually works. I'll be talking about the modules, etc. It's actually very, very self-explanatory, and there's a few ways you can do it. You can actually go ahead and just kind of modify the product right here, or you can actually just go ahead and delete everything and start over from scratch, which is pretty cool. So, and I am hoping that Divi, if you're watching this, or I'm sorry, Elegant Themes, if you're watching this, give us some templates, guys. Come on, you showed them in the demos. We want the templates. Everyone wants the templates. That's what sells here, okay? So this is the actual product page right here, and even the actual, when someone adds something to the cart and WooCommerce displays the notice, you can actually design that as well. In fact, on the other product page right here, if I click on add to carts, you're gonna see that this right here is black, and it has this other view to cart thing right here. That was my designer. She's actually making a thumbnail for me while I'm making this video. Whoops, whoops. Anyway, so right here we have the actual product, and now you can kind of see that we can, move things around. So now I can go ahead and move this over here. I can move that over there, or I can go ahead and take this and I can move it somewhere else where I just, I don't want it to be, etc. Now we can also change this to a full width template instead, or you can even have the sidebar. So depending on what you want for your website, you can take out the sidebar or you can have the sidebar. So for example, product 3 right here, I decided to just take out the sidebar. And if you want to know how to do that, right here, I'll click on edit product right here, and I'll just kind of show you around the back end really quick before we actually jump into the visuals of this. So right here we have product contents, and we can build it from scratch. You can go ahead and use the default style and just kind of modify things as well. Now you can also go ahead and change everything from the back end as well. Personally, I don't like using the back end because I just can't see what I'm doing, and I just prefer the front end as well. But it's just another option if you want to go ahead and do that. So right here, under the page layout, I'll put full width, and right here, build from scratch. So I can have the ability to have a full width product page and make it from scratch. Or if I want to have the actual sidebar, I can put the sidebar there as well. For this example, I'll just go ahead and use full width, and then I'll go ahead and design the page. Now, I've been messing around with this product builder for maybe around an hour and a half, so I have made a lot of adjustments and everything. So here I'll go ahead and go to view the product, and right here I'll click on enable the visual builder. Notice how this is gone right here, how this is all gone. So I'll click on edit visual builder, and let's go ahead and jump through some of these modules. Now I want you to kind of think outside of the box here. You're not limited to using just the WooCommerce module that Divi provided. You can use your own specific modules or your own templates as well for your product page. So here we go. So right here, let's say I want to go ahead and add in something else. So right here, I clicked on the plus do icon, and scrolling down right here, you can now see that we have the WooCommerce add to carts, the WooCommerce additional info, the breadcrumb, which is this right here. We have the WooCommerce notice, WooCommerce description, which is just the general description. You can go ahead and move it around if you want. The Woo gallery, which is the image gallery when you add more images. You have the Woo meta, which is this information right here. Go ahead and close that. This information right here, such as the category and the tags. I'll go ahead and scroll down. And also we have the WooCommerce price, the WooCommerce rating. So if you enable ratings on your products, you can go ahead and add those to any part you want. WooCommerce related products. Now this is very interesting because before you can actually go ahead, or before you can not really design it, now you can actually design the upsells and the cross sells as well on your website. So you want to add a box shot around it, you want to change the text for it, you can modify all of that now with the Divi theme. So over here we have Woo tabs, the title, and also the upsells. So you can go ahead and kind of mess around with these just by simply adding in, WooCommerce related products. And here you can see that we have the WooCommerce related products. Now, I'm not going to go through each specific one because actually it's just like the Divi modules. Each specific WooCommerce product module has all of the options that all of the other modules have. So you can go ahead and add in a text. You can add in a drop shadow to it. So here you can see I'm starting to modify it. You can change the position of it. So you get the point here. You get that you have the full functionality of changing everything that you want with every single WooCommerce module. So here it's a, let's just go ahead and say I want to go ahead and add in, maybe I want to go ahead and move in the add to cart right here. And another great thing is that you can actually go ahead and you can modify the add to cart. So just like the Divi button modules where you can go ahead and use the custom styles for it, you can do the same thing right here. So for example, right here, I want to change the button color to black. And let's go ahead, let's get customizable here. Let's go ahead and mess around with this. Adding a background, never a good idea. It's just not a good idea, guys. Don't get too creative, just keep it simple. I know you're excited because you can change stuff and everything, but just keep it simple. Trust me, that will work. Button radius. So now I have a circular button. Letter spacing, we can choose a letter spacing as well. Button font, so this is probably one of the more important ones to match the style and decor of your website. And then right here, we can go ahead and add in a button, or you can go ahead and disable it, and the button text shadow as well. You can even add in a text shadow. I mean, there's no limitations on what you can do now. And let's just say you're not happy where that is. You're gonna say, you know what? I wanna put it right here. I wanna put it really close right there, Oh, also for the number 1 right here, you can also change the color of the background of this right here. You can add padding. You can basically do anything that you want. So imagine you're making a page with Divi, except you're using the WooCommerce modules. This is exactly the same thing. Over here as well. So this right here is the WooCommerce. This is the WooCommerce cart notice settings. And again, before with WooCommerce, you're limited on what you can change. Now I can say, I want it to look black. I want it to kind of match the style and decor of my site. So, so here I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. Use a background color. Yes, we have to use a background color. Now also, even the text right here, we can even modify the text. And for every module, you can see that little pen that they have, and you can just click on the pen and it'll automatically take you to where you want it to go. So here I'll say, I want it black, and there you go. So now you can see that we have this here. Let's clean this up a little bit, Darrel. What are you doing? Let's go. I'll take this out. There we go. Something like that. Or I don't know. Oh, maybe we can add in something here. I can even add in we can even add in a drop shadow to this second structure. So over here under the teal icon, I'm gonna go to design and goes to the box shadow, and I want to go to column 2 right here. So see column 1, column 2. So this right here is column 2, and I want to go ahead and add in a box shadow around it. Voila! Now we have a beautiful box shadow. But you notice right here how it's it's pushing and it doesn't look good. You know, what's up with that? How can we change that, Darrel? Well, don't worry, you're talking to Daddy. Daddy knows how to do everything. So right here, we have the spacing. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add 30 pixels. And then over here, we'll add in 20 pixels, and then we'll add in another 20 pixels. Something like that. So now you can kind of see that we have a more cleaner image. You know, it looks a little bit nicer. Also right here, maybe I want to go ahead and take this Woo title settings, and maybe we can go ahead and adjust it right here. So under the settings, under the title text, let me see, spacing. We can go ahead and add in some margin, and maybe we can even center this as well. I want to see if they actually have the, oh, there it is. Yeah, they have that right there. And then here you can kind of center everything. You get what I'm doing here. We can kind of center it and make everything look really nice and really clean. So I'm just really excited this update came out. I mean, the possibilities are endless here. Now let's just talk about if you want to go ahead and make your own from scratch. You know, let's just say, okay, Darrel, you showed me how to do that. I'm gonna go to, let's go to our other product right here. So I'm gonna exit the visual builder. And you notice how that disappeared, but right here, if you click on add to cart, it'll appear right there. So that's there you go. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So here I'll click on home. And what we're gonna do now is we're going to go ahead and make a second product page. And this product page, I'm going to actually use a template. And I wanna show you how you can actually create it from scratch instead of actually having to do all the hard work. So I got a little creative here, but this right here is my second product page right here. And what I did here, guys, is I just went ahead and I added a template from Divi, and then I just basically said, okay, I made a template from Divi, and I'm just gonna go ahead and modify it and, you know, change things around to how I want it to look. So right here, under plus new, I'll go to product, and let's say, for example, you're making a product and you just want something brand new. You know, it's like, all right, brand new. So right here, I'll put Divi theme ebook. Okay, and then right here, I'll just go ahead and add in some dummy text. I'll just copy this, and we'll go ahead and add in some dummy text right here, and some text right here. But you know, I don't even have to do this, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. So here, I'll just put in 300 and 200. We will go ahead and put this under flowers, set a product image, and I will go ahead and put in this book right here. This is the book that we were selling. And I think this is all good. All right, I think this is all good right here. So what I'll do is I'll click on publish. All right. Now again, in this example, I am going to make everything from scratch. So I'm not going to use anything. I'm going to use a Divi theme template to help me. So right here, I'll go ahead and put no sidebar as well because I don't want a sidebar. And I'll click on view the product, and then we will go ahead and edit it with the visual builder. All right. There we go, view product. And right here is the product. Now right here, I'm click on enable visual builder. So remember, this is still our product page, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't want any of this stuff. I wanna go ahead and I want to delete everything from this page, and I want to create something from scratch. So right here, I'll click on this, I'll click on this, and we are left with a blank template. Now right here, I'm gonna go to this plus button right here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and kind of scout around. Now I want you to do the same thing because Divi actually has setups kind of already made for products, and you just need to kind of insert your information like the WooCommerce add to cart and everything else. So what I did for this example was I just went ahead and I took something over here. See, even this would be a good product page. You know, right here would be also a good product page as well. So I'm just kind of trying to give you examples on what you can do. So I went with this one right here. and I use this layout. Now, the only thing I did here was I simply just swapped the add to cart button, and I just made some changes. So I'll talk about here on how you can combine all of the modules. Over here, we have our ebook landing page. Now right here, I'm gonna click on save, and I wanna make sure that this is full width right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this really quickly. But again, this right here is also a good product page, but I really want it to be full width here. All right, so page layouts, I'll go to full width, and then I'll go ahead and click on updates. So I'm gonna click on updates, and I'll view the product here, and there you go. So now we have this landing page. So right here, I'll click on enable the visual builder. Now again, this is where you can combine both modules together to kind of make whatever you want to have. So for example, right here, I want to click on plus. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down right here to the Woo price right here, or to the WooCommerce add to cart button right here. And I want to modify this. So I want to basically change this a little bit. In fact, I want to kind of mimic this button right here. So for the background right here, I'm just going to go ahead and put in, oh, not this color, for the button styles. For the button styles right here, I'll go ahead and go to button, use this for styles, change this color. We have the whites. I'll go ahead and change this to border radius a little bit. And I think we are all set and ready to go. I will change this to Montserrat, etc. And there you go. So now that I've done that right there, all I need to do is click on this checkbox, and I can just go ahead and even add in regular Divi modules. So I can put in stars, I can put in pictures, I can put in something that would basically alert them to kind of click on the add to cart. So right here we have buy now for $14.99. And you know, I can say right now that this is my landing page. Like this is my landing page. This is my product page. So if you want to go ahead and go this route where you can just go ahead and upload your own template, you are more than welcome to do that as well. Now right here, I'll click on save. All right, and I will click on exit the visual builder. Now over here, if I click on add to cart, you will see that I will see this item right here. Now again, right here, we can probably already modify this as well. We can put this where we want. In fact, we should do that right now before we go to the next section. So I don't like how that looks. You know, I don't want it to be stretched apart like that, and that might happen to you if you decide to have it like that. So right here, I'll click on plus, and I'll do the WooCommerce. It is the WooCommerce cart notice right here. And right here, I'll go ahead and change this section to something like black. So for the design right here, design, is it the button? No, it is the background right here. So background, I'll change this to something like black. And then for the design, for the text, I will also change this to something like, the button right here. The button, I'll change this to something like black as well. So now instead of having that big ugly arc go across the screen, now you'll have it go right next to their little, right next to the add to cart. Now there are also plugins where you can disable this feature with WooCommerce and then just have them go directly to checkout as well. So right here, I'll click on exit visual builder, and now let's try this again. So add it to carts, and voila, there it is, and view the carts. Awesome, awesome. Now also right here, you can always go ahead and decorate your page as well. So right here, I'll click on edit the visual builder, and you can always customize your checkout and also your cart page as well with the Divi theme. So here you can see that I decided to add in some text right here. I just put in some simple text above it, and then right here, it's loading the WooCommerce cart. See, this part right here, you can't specifically move things around, but you can manipulate the color. You can manipulate the position of everything. So you can go everything around it, but you just can't modify the actual positions of that. But that's okay, you know? So right here, you can see that I put almost done. You can put something like checkout, or you're, you know, or ready. Something like that. And also right here, I'll click on this little icon. And over here in the design tab right here under the, you can see right here how this is all highlighted. So wherever it's highlighted, you can edit. So right here, you want to go ahead and change something, you click on it. And now you can always change the text right here. Something like that. You can always move things around. Oh, no, you cannot move them around. But you can change the font and the text. So yeah, the font and the color. So sorry. Also, you can manipulate the position as well. So over here, you can move this around and this around, etc. So you can kind of get the points here. So I can kind of just knock things out of the park right here and just get really crazy. But I don't want to get that crazy. You know, that's just never a good idea. But now that's how I manipulated the space and everything. And then over here in the background, what I did was I just put in a background right here. So you can always go ahead and you can change everything right here. So this is just an example of what you can do as well. And then also the checkout right here as well. So here, same thing, enable the visual builder. And what I did was I just added a background on the back. I just simply put in a text above it right here on quick details. So right here under this blue icon, I just placed the background color. So background, you can see I added a color right here. And then also right here, I just added a text module, etc. So you can have fun with all that stuff. So I'm really excited this update came out. If you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know. There is a link to purchase Divi in the description below as well. All of these templates that I use are actually templates that come with Divi. So I didn't make anything from scratch. These are actually all custom made from Elegant Themes. So what I did right here again is if you want to know the details, I made a home page. Right here, I linked them to a custom shop page as well. So here I have my products. And if I click on the product right here, I'll just click on Divi product 3. It takes them to this right here, adding it to the carts. Right here, view the carts. And I will be having a tutorial on this as well because this is a big breakthrough with Divi. There is one small thing that they did not add. Here, proceed to checkout and quick details. And I believe that is something where the product categories. So right here you can see I have the shop page. So I'll click on this product right here. Actually, I'll click on this product right here. And I believe if I click on the categories, it will take me back to the original shop right here. But I'll be talking about a plugin and also some CSS on how to fix this. It's a very simple fix until Divi actually releases that in one of their future updates. So everyone, so are you excited about this update? I sure am. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna have a video on it very soon. I'm very happy Divi's progressing. I think we all are. So again, if you have any questions about what I did in this video or questions about the WooCommerce Builder, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everybody.